Hey, what's going on, everybody? So today, as the title of this video suggests, I'm going to attempt to teach you guys how to do fan rollovers, which looks like this. That's the trick, and throughout this video I'm going to splice in better angles and everything else of it. So yeah, let's get started. So essentially this trick can be done on either handle. It doesn't matter. I would suggest learning it on the safe handle because if you don't get the rollover completely and you start the trick, you will actually throw the blade back into your thumb, which is no fun. And I've done it a couple times even now. So especially in the beginning when you're getting used to the rollover, it's better to go ahead and learn it on the safe handle, and then as you get better at it, you can learn it on the bite handle. So essentially what you're doing with this trick that's different from a regular thumb rollover is as you give it force to roll around your thumb, you're also at the same time twisting it using your index finger and thumb. You're twisting the handle so that it rolls over your thumb in the opposite direction, so that when you catch, you're actually catching between the bite handle and the blade, which is why it's important to throw it out with a wrist pass at the end. The cool thing about this trick though is that the wrist pass kind of comes natural. With the momentum you've given yourself to do the thumb rollover as well as the twisting, it kind of throws it into a wrist pass anyway at the end. So that's actually kind of helpful if you're not that good at wrist passing, is that it kind of creates you to be better at wrist passing. So some extra tips to get you through this trick are as follows. If you find it hard to actually get the turnaround, the twist of the fingers, you can actually use your middle finger, and that kind of helps a little bit. Actually, sometimes depending on how I feel that day when I'm flipping, I'll actually use my middle finger to kind of help along the turnaround, as opposed to just my index finger. It seems to help a lot, especially depending on how you feel like you're flipping that day. Otherwise, it's really not that hard of a trick, guys. Like I said, if you can do a Zen rollover or a Y2K, it's the same thing. You just kind of give it a little bit more oomph, and you give your wrist just a little bit of a twist and a snap, and it flows. And don't worry about cutting your hand on the, if you're not good at wrist passing, don't worry about cutting your hand at the end, because honestly, watch how it just kind of like goes right into it, the wrist pass. See that? It's an instant, like, it's like the trick denies you from cutting your fingers anyway. But like I said, the biggest chance of you cutting your finger on this trick will be if you start it from the bite handle and you didn't get the turn around, because it will come back to you and it will flick back and bite your thumb a little bit. Now I'm going to do a couple of tricks that you can actually do in and out of this trick, which I think makes it pretty useful. So you can do a fan rollover into a helix aerial. You can also do a helix out of the fan rollover, which looks like this. You can also go into like a blender loop, which looks something like this. Which this loop right here will go on forever until you do something out of it, like a chaplain or an aerial, or just end it naturally. And finally, you can aerial out of it, which looks like this. And into ice pick grip. And if the single aerial looks kind of stupid, you can also double aerial it. So I hope this has been helpful. I hope you guys learned a lot. If you have any questions, shoot me a comment down below and I will try to answer them as well as I can. Thanks for checking out the video. This is the first video of this type, so if you enjoyed it, please let me know in some way, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Thanks a lot.